यथा प्रकाशयते कहा कृष्णं लोकमिमं रविः क्षेत्रं क्षेत्री तथा कृष्णं प्रकाशयति भारत। The soul present in us, the consciousness present in us is able to provide chaitanyata, provide the energy to whole body. Without it, body is not functional. Your mind is not functional. So let us understand how it all happens. The most important thing in this universe is nothing. From that nothing, pure consciousness takes birth. Pure consciousness is what we call soul. So your topic saying that let us understand the relation between the soul, consciousness and the universe. So soul is basically nothing but consciousness. When it is present in you, you are feeling energetic and you can do any work. And then this consciousness creates vibrations. From that vibrations, the space got created. Universe is nothing but space. Okay. So the very basic thing is that all these came from nothing. And the beauty of this universe is you have two types of energies, feminine and masculine, present anywhere in the universe. If you think about the matter, electron and proton, they are present. So if plus 5 is present and minus 5 is also present, what does it mean?
Nothing. Zero.
Nothing. So always you are experiencing the positivity, you are experiencing the creature, but every positivity, every creature, every energy, everything you experience, there is exactly equal and opposite force to that. You can call them positivity and negativity. That is the way of calling maybe. You can call them feminine and masculine. You can call anything. But any energy, any matter, any concept, any theory, any principle you experience in this world, somewhere in the world, same quantity, but in the negative of what you have experienced, in the opposite of what you have experienced, is present somewhere. Therefore, this creation is always zero. This creation appears infinite, and it is infinite, but infinite minus infinite becomes again zero. So whatever you have a male, a man, and somewhere exactly opposite to male, you have got a female. Okay. So what I want to say here, that the whole of creation starts from nothing, remain nothing at all time. This nothing is present in whatever you are experiencing in this world. So whatever you are experiencing is not the reality. Because the moment you start experiencing the whole reality, then you will be able to see this force and also this force at the same time. And when you see this force and this force, both the forces, then 0 plus 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. 0 plus 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. So, your creation, your universe was nothing, is nothing, and will be nothing. Okay. But from that nothing takes the birth what is called consciousness. What you are nothing but consciousness. From this consciousness, we have named it as soul. From this consciousness, vibrations takes birth, and from vibrations, space gets created. From space, air came in. From air always brings in energy to us. And that is why pranayama is very important. Because pranayama is not only air, it brings energy from the universe to your body. When air got associated with energy, soul became live soul. Okay, and what we understand our soul is, that is not soul, that is live soul. Something what doesn't have only one element, it has at least 3 elements. And those 3 elements are energy or fire, air and space. This life soul is connected to prana vayu. There are 10 types of vayus which governs our body. 5 of them are main one and 5 of them are subsidiary one. And among the 5 main, the main prana is called prana. Prana is connected to our heart chakra. And therefore, we always say, where is your soul? They say, in my heart. The soul is present everywhere in your body. But live soul can be experienced in your heart, because prana is related to heart. So even soul when you want to understand what difference between universe, soul and consciousness is, you must understand that what we are calling soul is not the pure consciousness. We always try to call soul to that life soul which is connected to your heart. And that is why your life is dependent only on prana. As long as you are breathing, you are alive. The moment breath stops, everything stops at that moment only. Now, sometimes we understand, because of the illusion, that what I am is what I am able to see. What I am is what I am able to see, and you are able to see your body. And therefore, we start saying that you are the body. This hand is you, this feet is you, this leg is you, this nose is you, this eye is you, and so on. But that is not true. Because these body organs belongs to me. I govern these body organs, but I am not these body organs. I am something different. Then question arises, yes Guruji, you are right. We are not the body organs. What are we? Depends upon our thinking. Depends upon our mind, depends upon our man, depends upon our brain, depends upon our intellect. But if body is not there, where is the intellect? Your mind is part of your body. Your mind gets born with body. It remains unfunctional. It becomes functional only when body gets unified with your life soul. And when your life soul gets unified with the body and you experience your first breath, immediately your mind starts becoming functional. It remains functional as long as you are in the body. The moment you take your last breath, mind is present again. But it is non-functional. You cannot take out any information from it. It doesn't work at all. Okay, it only works after you take your first breath and you take your last breath. And this life soul, what it is able to do, this life soul is able to provide consciousness, is able to provide energy for functioning of your body and mind. Okay. Some people think that consciousness is materialistic. It can be quantified. It could be seen, but they fail to understand that it can be experienced but can never be seen. Consciousness is subtle. But how do you experience it? As I said, when soul is present, your mind starts functioning, your body becomes functioning, whatever orders your mind gives, your body takes, starts doing some work. And when this consciousness goes away from you, can you do the same work again? It is the same body. So this type of energy is an evidence that something is present in ourselves that makes us do everything. It's not hand. It's not hand, it's not fingers, it's not mind. Because after we die, you see the same body remains, mind is still there, hand is there, leg is there, feet is there. There is nothing what is not there. What is not there is that subtle energy called life soul. That subtle energy, what is called consciousness. And don't you think that it is an evidence that soul is there? All those who think no, soul doesn't exist, they must understand that the moment you start breathing, your body becomes functional. Moment you start not breathing, a moment you stop breathing, your body becomes non-functional. This force, rather this subtle force, which you can experience in your body, but you cannot see it, is called your soul. And as I said, this soul is everything for this body. And this soul is basically nothing other than you. So, soul is the pure consciousness. When pure consciousness gets mixed with space, energy, and air, what is formed is called life soul. And I don't know many books, but in one of the book, it is very much cleared, and that is Gita of Krishna. He has described three things very beautifully: body, life soul, and soul. So from the consciousness, from you, the whole universe is created. What you are that pure consciousness which is present everywhere at all time in the universe. From you, this universe got created. Okay, we understand it other way, that universe created us. But universe may have created your body. Okay, but universe can never create you. You have created the universe because you are the pure consciousness. Now, this life soul is different than the soul. Okay. And how it is different? Qualitatively. Qualitatively, life soul is different than soul. How? Because it is not absolute. Life soul present in me, present in you, present in you, present in you is different. Is different, and that is why our thinking is different. That is why our thought patterns is different. That is why you think something different is as right, and other person thinks something different as right. So, life soul present in one body is not matching with the life soul present in another body. But the moment this life soul becomes absolute, and becomes absolute means it becomes soul now. And what is soul? The pure consciousness from which universe got created. That pure consciousness is nothing but you. And therefore, same pure consciousness is present in me, same in you, same in you, same in you. So when we discuss about what I am basically soul, not even the life soul, I am basically soul, and which is present everywhere at all time, in all places, everywhere in your body. There is no place where soul is present. It is present in your hairs, it is also present in your nails, it is present in your blood, in your bones, everywhere it is present. And this consciousness is source. And that is why we say at the level of source, when you realize what you are, the moment you are able to identify who you are, all the enmity of this world ends at that moment itself. All the relations also. I am your son, your father. As long as this body remains, soul cannot be created. So I was not born. What was born is my body. So all these relationships are based on our body. Okay. So the moment death takes place, you change your clothes, you got another body, your mother is no longer your mother. Somebody else has become your mother. Okay, so all these illusionary relationships are connected to our body and not to ourselves. Ourselves, when we talk about the same spirit, the same soul is present in all of us. You are not different than me. I am not different than you. And what it is, its absolute soul is nothing but presence of source in you, presence of God in you. And therefore every one of us is God, because that God energy is present in you. The only thing what is making you not understand this reality is your ignorance. And that ignorance does not allow you to even try. No, all this is not real. I don't want to go to the side of spirituality. Why should we? They only talk about something what is not real. But I'm thankful to you to decide this topic where we can understand that what you are thinking is not real is actually real. Body is not real. It will last 100 years, that's it. 100 years is a very small time. And there are bodies which doesn't even last 100 years these days. But we are so attached to them that nothing seems right for us, and we get only connected with our body. And when we get connected to our body, we take care of it so much, with the creams, with the hair oils, with nice clothes, and we take care of it so much that we do not try to realize who we really are. And reality is that from nothingness, the consciousness is born, and that consciousness is you. From that consciousness, vibration took the birth. From vibration, space came, and that space is known as universe. Okay. That space is known as universe. And then from that universe, matter was created. From space came air, from air came fire, from fire came water, and from water came earth, and then solid bodies got created, like earth, like Mars, like Mercury, and many other planets. Okay, are the matters, and matter got created from the space, from the universe. And after matter got created, then we got an ignorance, we got an illusion that we are nothing but the matter. Whatever you can see is the reality, whatever you don't is not real. But reality is what you are not able to see. That is the reality. And if you want to experience that reality, stop your life soul. The consciousness. The moment consciousness is not there in you, your materialistic body becomes function free. And that is the evidence that soul is always present in you when you are alive. When you are dead, life soul is not present in you. And that is what the difference between life and death is. I hope it got cleared in your mind that from nothing came the consciousness, from consciousness came the vibration, from vibration space, and space is nothing but universe, from space air, from air fire, from fire water, and from water earth. That is how the whole creation is. I wish that you be able to understand about the creation and be able to understand that what you think you are not, and be able to make an effort to find out who you really are. Thank you so much.